Let's continue the saga. Mad drama. I met this chick. She said she knew where ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had... I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around, this anger. And he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following them around. We're about to put the internet out right now. Animosity, despair.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. A look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Down low and stolen by Love. Here's James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Curry. Love grabs the board. On the wing, Irving. From the arc. And that one's good. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Curry attacking. That is good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable. It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Last season, look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
Outside Curry. Dishes to Barnes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. And the rejection by James.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, Greg, and I think they're doing a nice job.
It's Curry outside. The dish to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bogut the pass to Barnes. Irving with the steal. To the inside. Kicks it out to James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Some changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Spates. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Here's Fry. And that one is hammered home.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Barbosa. Passes to Green. He feeds it to Barnes. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Irving missing. Here's Iguodala. Got it from 16 feet. Iguodala's got his second basket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Fry slams it in.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Oh, no.
Dellavedova. The Warriors pull it in. Barnes up top. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Domination in the first. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals are just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Ian Clark. A switcher also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. It's deflected. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Love. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Here's Dellavedova, looking for his first basket still in this one. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Love penetrating. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Good. Fry's got 6.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Barnes hits them both.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Livingston, no luck. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Oh, no, he missed that. Oh, no.
Some changes for Golden State.
What?
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Curry outside. That drops. Curry's got 7.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Stolen by Thompson. Irving attacking. James misses.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Green dishes to Iguodala. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Clark.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Can't hit from 12. Smith for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Come back down.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it, to his credit.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut at the 5 spot.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Warriors trailed by 10. That one goes. Counter.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Love outside. The drive by James, and he gets the bucket. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. Outside, Green. Here's Barnes. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from deep. LeBron, no good. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Curry with the 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hurry up.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Another miss by Curry.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
But they get it back. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Oh, no,
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And again, no good by Golden State. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Barnes. Here's Love. The kick out to LeBron.
Yes, he can't shoot.
Misses the three.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Irving. It's LeBron with the drive. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 16.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
To the paint, here's Dellavedova. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. A drive by Shumpert. The feed now to Fry. They set the pick. And it's Dellavedova missing. The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Iguodala. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And this has
Look
been
like
a
that.
comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Spates checked in for Azili. Here's Rush. It's hauled in by Fry.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
3 points.
Nice shot by Smith. It's taken away by Smith. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Timeout called. Cleveland. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs.
Yo, why do I
keep
keep calling timeout? Sort of
Yeah, even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Feeds to Smith. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
Assist from
Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
The drive by James.
That's the only
4 on
song
3 as they bring it up.
On YouTube.
And here's Iguodala outside. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the
Off
other
my
way with it.
SoundCloud.
Here's Smith.
I downloaded it.
Draymond
It's mine,
Green
and I'm
pulls it
logging
in.
on my account to get on.
Green's got
Off
3
my
rebounds so far in the game.
My SoundCloud.
And here's Iguodala outside. And it's Iguodala again missing.
Come on.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. Now, here is Irving. From deep three-point range, Barnes grabs the miss. Warriors trailed by 19. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Took him no time at all on that one. 26 points for Kyrie Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Curry outside, and the Warriors get it back.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson pass to LeBron.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And stolen by LeBron. Irving kicks to LeBron. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down. In the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
The 3. And Curry pulls it down.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Good. This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Pass to Irving. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Love. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Irving. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And that one's good by Clark. Outside Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. Here's Livingston. Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Shumpert kicks to Fry. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Count that one.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mozgov with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Amon Shumpert. Now here's Spates. And again, no good by Golden State.
And that's not the best of shot